Hello, and in this video, I'm going to be discussing the game that happened between the Giants and the Minnesota Vikings and give you guys my thoughts. Let's get to this. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm your host Luca, and before we get started with this video, please guys, like I always say, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so whenever I make a video, you are notified, and also hit that like button, that thumbs up, and also please share this video with anyone that you know. Thank you so much for the support, and let's get started. So a big shocker happened in wildcard weekend. The 6th seed New York Giants defeated the Minnesota Vikings 31-24. Now, the Vikings were a 3-point favorite going into the game. It wasn't that much. I mean, Vegas odds saw that maybe perhaps there's a way for the Giants to win. But by a touchdown, I didn't see that coming. I mean, I thought it was going to be a close game, and I thought that the Minnesota Vikings were going to go through and maybe eke out a win. But the Giants did their thing, and the Giants came out with the victory. And shout out to Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes with his boy, Saquon Barkley. They did their thing, and then Daboll, their head coach, coached a fantastic game. But first and foremost, let's give our congratulations to the Minnesota Vikings for having a great year. They had a great season this year. They had a ton of games that was just nail biters, and they were down to the wire. That Buffalo game they had, the game against the Giants also was another nail biter. I mean, they had a ton of games that was so close it could win either way, and they were victorious in those games. But sadly, in this playoff game, it was close. They had a chance at the end to try to tie it and go to overtime, but they failed and did not succeed. So better luck next time to the Minnesota Vikings. They had a great season, and good luck to them moving forward. Now, the Giants. What the Giants did was amazing. I mean, Daniel Jones, people sometimes forget he's only 25 years old, and he's been in the league for 4 years. So people think he's that old. He's still a young quarterback, 25 years old. And there was talks about last season and the season before moving on from Daniel Jones and possibly getting another quarterback. But Brian Daboll showed up, and he worked with Daniel Jones, and this guy is so much different than who he was from a couple seasons ago or even from last season. I mean, the head coach Brian Daboll, man, this guy is like the freaking quarterback whisperer. I mean, the thing he did with Josh Allen in Buffalo, I mean, he turned him from someone that we thought was going to be like, okay, well, Josh Allen, he turns the ball a lot. He's very talented, but he's not going to be a franchise quarterback, and turned him to a freaking monster. And then is he doing the same thing with Daniel Jones? I don't know. Only time can tell. But you could already see the results of how Daboll is coaching him. I mean, Daniel Jones played his butt off against the Vikings in this game. The man had 2 touchdowns and threw for 300 yards, and also ran for an additional 78 yards. He was doing it both ways, and he did not turn the ball over. He played a phenomenal game, and he played a very clean, no error game. So shout out to Daniel Jones for winning his first playoff game and moving on forward. Now, the big picture is, being that the Giants are the 6th seed, they're going to play the Philadelphia Eagles because they're the lowest one left. The only game left between the NFC is the Dallas Cowboys, which is the 5th seed, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is the 4th seed. So whoever wins that game will play against the 49ers, who already beat the Seahawks. So being that the Giants are the 6th seed, they have a trip already planned out, going to play against the Philadelphia Eagles. You heard it here first. The Giants are going to beat the Eagles. I'm telling you, man. I mean, there is something going on about these young Giants, man. And there's a swagger about them. They are not afraid of nobody. They ain't afraid of nobody. They're going to go in there in Philadelphia, and I promise you, I think that they are going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, and they are going to be in the NFC Championship game against whoever comes out on the other side. But I guarantee you, the Giants are going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, my Eagles fan, don't get upset at me, okay? Don't get angry at me. I'm not saying that just to be facetious, or I'm not saying that just to take a shot at the Eagles. But I don't know how Jalen Hurts is going to look like. I mean, this kid was playing phenomenal throughout the season, and then he got hurt. I don't know what's going on with Jalen Hurts. He played the final season game, and he didn't look like himself, man. And I don't know if it's just rust or if it's his injury. And I don't know. The Eagles just did not look like the juggernaut that they were prior to him getting hurt. So I can see a scenario where Brian Daboll will take his boys in there. They will play solid defense and they will play mistake-free football. And I can see them coming out there with a win in Philadelphia. So I'm just, me personally, I think that the Giants are going to make the NFC Championship and they are going to beat the Eagles. Now that may that may not bode well with my Eagle friends and Eagle fans, but I'm just giving you guys my opinion, and that's all I can do. But I mean, Daniel Jones had a fantastic game. I mean, it was awesome. Watched the game all the way till the end. Kirk Cousins had an opportunity to drive his boys down the field, maybe score a touchdown and go to overtime. But sadly, that didn't happen. And I mean, it's a disappointment for the Vikings because they were the third seed. I could see them going to the NFC Championship and maybe even make a Super Bowl run. But I mean, the ride stops here. And Daniel Jones is like, listen, it's my time. I am taking the claim and I'm making a run for it. And this wildcard weekend seems like it has been just, what do we call it, a coming out party for a bunch of young quarterbacks. I mean, you had Brock Purdy with the 49ers coming out, and playing out of his mind. You had Trevor Lawrence. I mean, what he did against the Chargers, like I said in our other video, was literally a miracle. The man went from 4 interceptions to 4 touchdowns in the blink of an eye, and he did it without breaking a sweat. So you had Trevor Lawrence coming out, you had Brock Purdy coming out, and now Daniel Jones. So it seems like the young guns in the NFC are like, listen, it's our time. We're taking over. This is our division. This is our league now. So I am very, very excited. Football, NFL, the future of the NFL is in great hands. These young quarterbacks in the NFC and these young quarterbacks in the AFC are going to battle each other, and it's going to be fantastic going forward. And I can't wait to just be a witness for it. I'm going to just sit back, drink my beverage, and just watch football all the time. I mean, I love football so much. But anyway, guys, that's the score. It was 31-24. It was a good game. It was a close game. It was mostly an offensive showdown between the two teams. Defense did their thing here and there, but most of the time, I mean, both of the team played flawless offense. It just so happened that the Giants came out with the W. So congratulations to Daboll, congratulations to Barkley, and congratulations to Danny Dimes, aka Daniel Jones, for getting that W. Let's go Giants. I'm not a Giants fan, but I love when young quarterbacks come out like this, man. It just shows the passion that these kids had. I mean, they put in the work and it's paying off. So let's go. Next week is divisional round, and that's going to be fantastic. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts again on that later on this week. So again, guys, don't forget to subscribe for this channel. Hit that notification so you can get a notification of when I make videos. I make videos often, about 3 to 4 times a week. So guys, stay posted. Thank you so much for everything, and I'll see you later.
Me window